I made such suggestions to prevent Scott from complaining indefinitely. Later, we held a pre-wedding meeting with both families, but Scott's sister was absent due to her travel and would meet me for the first time on the wedding day. On the day of the wedding, Scott's sister entered the bride and groom's waiting room without knocking and looked me up and down, snorting with laughter. Scott's choice of girls is plain, isn't it? She's completely different from his usual type. Oh, I'm Hillary. Nice to meet you. I'll be your sister-in-law from now on. I don't hold back within the family. Nice to meet you, I'm Megan Brown. I look forward to getting along with you. She ignored my greeting and just waved her hand and left, leaving me standing there in shock. She would later prove to be a troublesome figure. I also exchanged greetings with her husband, who gave a decent impression. After the wedding, as Scott wished, we went to view a house. We selected a house that both agreed on and purchased it, renewing our commitment to our work and our future life together. One holiday, when our newlywed life was finally settling down, the sudden ring of the doorbell caught me off guard, and I asked Scott to answer it. He returned to the room chatting happily, and the unexpected visitor was his sister. Hello, Megan. And wow, Scott, you're doing great. You're working hard enough to buy such a lovely house. You really are my brother. Right? I'm working hard. Think of this as your family home and relax. Megan, get some snacks and food ready. My sister is here, so hurry up. His sister's visit made him act more arrogantly than usual, and I felt somewhat uncomfortable with his attitude. It seemed he was telling his sister that he had bought the house by himself. In fact, I contributed the down payment, and I was also paying the mortgage, but Scott insisted on putting the house under his name, so I let him do so. Whose name it was under didn't matter much to me, but explaining that to his sister was a bit irritating. However, I thought it was childish to point it out right then, so I let it go to save Scott's face. Here are some snacks. Scott really does work hard. Megan, you sound so bossy. Are you his boss or something? Yes, I am Scott's boss. Right, didn't I mention it? When I joined, Megan was already a supervisor because she had been working there since high school. Well, it's only a matter of time before I surpass her. Oh, you're a high school grad? You seem so serious, but your education is lower than mine. Is there a problem with being a high school graduate? No problem at all. But it's nice that you're younger than me, and since you're a high school grad and I'm a college grad, I can ask for favors. Exactly. Megan, if you defy what my sister says, I'll kick you out of the house. Their incomprehensible statements gave me a headache. Does my position as a high school graduate and being younger than my sister-in-law mean that any request from her gets approved? Moreover, the idea that not obeying would get me kicked out of the house was baffling. Could this be a joke? I managed a wry smile and hurried to the kitchen. Their conversation still reached my ears while I was there. It seemed they were serious. When the conversation paused, my sister-in-law came to the kitchen. Megan, I have a favor to ask. What is it? I need to borrow some money. How much are you talking about? About $5,000. Please. $5,000? That's not a small amount. What do you need it for? Oh yeah, I'm short for some renovations. It's just $5,000, right? You're a supervisor, so you have a good salary. Isn't your home new? Did I say that? Whatever. Just give it to me. Scott told me to ask you because he said you'd lend it to me. What? How dare you? Megan, just hand over the money to my sister. If you don't, I'll call your boss right now and tell them you want to quit.